Yes, it feels gooder than a motherfucker. My bad, y'all. I felt too good not to do some yoga. I feel like my body, like, naturally was like, oops, somebody already come up with their dog. I knew people were gonna be walking by with their dog, but I'm planning to read and meditate facing this way, so that's not really gonna bother me. And also, they pretty much just be smiling and like just kind of looking a little bit. They don't really be too annoying. But yeah, I just kind of want to recap my week. I'm gonna definitely stop talking if they come over. But I just kind of want to recap the first 2 weeks a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. Girl, fake shy. I guess I'm fake shy. Like, I don't even know what to consider it, but it is like my mentor be calling us out on it. He be like, why are y'all pretending like y'all timid? I'm like, it's not a pretense, but I get what you're saying, because I'm not timid like when I'm comfortable, but I ain't never been around a whole bunch of morning. I've never been around a whole bunch of who people by myself. Like, I be real scared talking to them, and I feel like it does feel like maybe I don't have space in the room, which I think is that's more of a career thing. Like, I'm just a college student. I'm talking to people who own businesses, who graduated before I was born, who graduated college before I was born. Ooh, they let their dogs get enough water. It's definitely gonna be a lot of boats coming by y'all Sunday morning. They so cute. But yeah, I really came here to read and do a little bit of meditating before the day start. It's like 7:30. No, like 7:40. But okay, first week. So it was, girl, like I said, I was faking timid. It's not a fake though, y'all. That's the problem. It's real. Good morning. Can we get a God is good, God is great, let us or plate? Let me stop. People be walking their dog like crazy over here. I'm twagging. One might say too good. It be so humid over here by this water. No way, this little piece of sun right in my face. I don't mind them. All I gotta say is time to his ass was just right here. He big as hell. Y'all see him flying? He big as fuck. He's just right here, boy. Don't ever do that in your life, fuck nigga. What be wrong with niggas? But I see some purple flowers. I want to take a picture of real fast. Ooh, this grass might be a little too wet, Bookie. But yes, y'all, I'm out here in pajama clothes. My mentor would me if he seen me, but both of them, but never dropping that low. Come find me. One thing that got me. Hey y'all, this morning was crazy. It's only 8:08. 8:08 Mafia. That's a I shouldn't say that's a scripture. That's a angel number. Of course, They say every number is an angel number, but that pop, that initial pop. I need her to pop. Come on. But y'all see what type of time I came out here on. Like, I'm just trying to. She feels so good. Myself. You're not gonna wait till me? I'm gonna say morning. Morning. I'm good. How about you? He probably like, I know this bitch ain't cool. This will probably help her. Hold on, y'all. Cause this is what I really came out here for. Not talk to y'all fuck niggas. No, I'm just I did come out here to talk to y'all too though. You gotta fold your legs on top of one another. And then you gotta bend down. I bend down ugly because I do it slow. It be really pulling your hips, like, serious. You can feel it in your knees. And then you supposed to, like, keep the top half of your body stiff and, like, lean like this. But I be, like, laying all the way over. I don't know how to keep my bottom half stiff and the rest of bend over. Like, I don't know how to do that, so. You can also walk your hands out. It does look very crazy. Shut up. But it feels so good. And if you really, really stretched and you like consistently, well, it depends on how tight you are. Like this side of my body is just always the most like, I can tell I ain't did yoga from this side of my body the most. So it's like, dang, I love seeing the moon during the daytime because I be forgetting that it don't go nowhere, right? Like I don't think do it rotate? I think it does rotate, but I don't know, not as fast, right? Child, fuck it. Oh, we rotate away from the girl. I don't know, shit. All I can do is live. The whole left side of my body feel like it's just being stretched to the gods. Like, why do you act like this? Oh, I need a break. I'm glad I did this first because that means I definitely was gonna need a break for that other pose I'm finna do. But you're not supposed to take, well, I ain't gonna say you're not supposed to take a break. They always say stay as comfortable as possible, but when you stay in that position, like any yoga position, when you feel like you need to get up, stay. And you just gonna feel so good. Yeah. I wonder if it's somebody at the dock over there. For your back. It feel good over here on this hip too. Just keep your head low. Look, this side so much tighter. My head can't even touch my knee. Like that's the little ways to show you. Ooh, it feels so good, dude. But you have to wonder because the right side of your brain controls the left side of your body and vice versa. So it's just like, what's tea over there? But don't the water look so beautiful? Ooh. Something literally just as small as shifting your chin can fucking start pulling in your back. It feels so good. If y'all never did yoga, y'all gotta feel that hurt good stretch. Like it's saying when you working out, like it be hurting, it be flexing you, but it be like I'm glad. I need to get my fat ass in the gym myself. What was that? It was something in the water, but is a shark finna come up here and fight me? I don't think we got alligators in North Carolina, right? Right, y'all? I need to tap in. I'm tweaking. Ooh. Ooh. Like hard as fuck right now. Like it's so hard to balance and be okay. And it ain't never that hard to balance in this pose. Y'all know everything be everything, so this is like, I feel like this is one of the most painful times that I've done this. This is like just, I don't know, it's just so painful right now. And so I'm just like, the only thing you can do is breathe through it and like focus on what you can focus on. And of course, it's speaking to me on some other shit, like that's life. Like, only thing you can do is like, I'm focused on, it's the song still playing in my head, it's Your Winning Season. And so it's a really good song. And so I'm just singing that because as long as I'm thinking, oh my God, this is so painful. Oh my God, this is the most pain like I've ever felt doing this pose. And it's like hurting on this side. So I'm like, when it gets to this side, my Lord. So I'm just thinking about all that. You can't even focus on that because that's making it worse. So just feeling like I'm hearing the bugs going around me. I'm feeling the wind on my skin. I'm just breathing like slowly, like but yeah, I'm not gonna record the whole time, but I want y'all to see how serene and calm and collected you have to be. Like, this is a testament to real life. Like, when you go through the motions, you gotta keep your head, you gotta keep the goal in sight, tune all your senses into like this moment so that you can respond and react how you want and not just go through it. Like, right now, like it feels like knots are like being pushed down my, like, I don't know, like my inner thigh. Like it feels like a bone. Like they're both like tracing a line and they're just going down and it just feels like a knot. Like it feels like I'm about to have a cramp, but I'm not. It never turns into a cramp, although it feels like it. The deep breaths really help. I feel like they help push it down. Editing Amaya coming in. Please really like ignore how I look. But I want to preface this section by saying I was first just talking about I got the hiccups, mentality that I have to shift myself into based off what I've been learning. And I'll say later in the clips that most of this has been a mentality shift. So that's what I've really genuinely been working on the last few weeks, being like checking my mind, being aware of what I'm thinking, consuming different things, going about different routines. Literally, it's all been an effort to embody a owner and stop being an employee. And I also want to say I have a habit of always saying y'all, but I never want it. I'm going to keep saying it every video because I never want it to be misconstrued. I'm talking about anybody. I'm trying to separate when I speak because I am talking to myself in these videos with the intention of sharing. Like, I know one day it's gonna be shared, so I do be cautious about what I say, but I share from a place of I'm just talking to Amaya. But when I say y'all, I'm trying to create a narrative where I'm not that person as I speak. So I don't want to affirm I be doing this and that. So I just say y'all because I really make it like a societal mentality, because it's like that's what I feel like I've taken on. Like, I don't specifically identify with the thoughts or narratives, but for some reason it's just naturally kind of like in my body. So in my head, I just be like, y'all, the world thinks da 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 da. That's also what I think, but because I'm making a conscious effort to not affirm that about myself, I'm not gonna say I am. I usually do try to say we, but again, that kind of gives affirming that that's me in my head. And so I'm just doing every little thing in my power to make sure that I'm not accidentally continuing to align myself with a life that isn't meant for me. And it all is a mind game. So again, I just want to put that out there because I don't ever know what video might be the first video of me of someone coming across mine. I don't ever want it to come off judgmental or like I'm trying to make myself better than anybody. I'm just trying to heal, period. It is officially been a month since I started my internship. This unfortunately is going to be another internship video because I don't have nothing else going on, and I'm so grateful to have this one thing going on. No, actually, I just got hired at a job, so I now have 2 things going on. I got 3 because I got my own business, but I ain't been focused on her, I'll be honest.
Hoes hating on me when they wake up in the morning. Sexy rock.
Getting a little bit better as a TikToker. Okay, yeah. So y'all can see what I'm getting ready to do. What are you getting ready to do? Nah, but okay, let me reel it in and try to recap the last 3 weeks with y'all. I'm gonna try to recap the last 3 weeks with y'all as concise as possible. So what has the last 3 weeks been like for me? I'm really gonna focus on like my spare time, what I did in my free time. So I'm gonna be a good steward of y'all time. So I'm gonna look through some of my pictures and just kind of like see what was going on. So as a general whole, off the top of my head, the last 3 weeks have been good. Like they definitely have been stretching and adjusting, and you know, some weeks I was having a good like office week, some not so much. This was one of the not so muches. It was just my main partner that I've been working on everything with. Her name's Shakayla. That's my girl. She went on a trip, so I didn't have that accountability partner, and also just that person to be in the office with. Like I didn't realize what it was gonna be like being in the office hours on end talking to myself all day for days. Like, whoa, okay. So then also Thursday was 4th of July, so today is Friday. So I did go to office, but I was not focused for real. I was chilling. I had woke up on my phone. I knew that was a red flag. And so I just been trying to increase my like wake up earlier, get more done in the day, go to sleep like later, like not later, but like go to sleep like when, even though I haven't done nothing really for myself, like not in that way, because I don't want to create a I'm creating with longevity in mind. So I'm thinking about what habits do I want to just create now that are gonna build me in this aspect. Like a lot of me have been feeling very closed off, very shut off, because it's like I've been telling y'all mostly in my vlog, which is why I'm not gonna talk too much about the office, because the vlogs are mostly about work and not about what I do like outside of that. So just all in all, in terms of the job, like it's been just very stretching and having to adjust myself daily, and that's good, that's okay. Like that's kind of the desired outcome when you really embodying a new life, you know. So it's not, that's expected. Anyhow, how has outside of that been? So really outside of that, I pretty much only have like the weekends for real. I do, not consistently, but I do, if I feel like I need some extra time, will take some time off. I was doing door-to-door for a minute. I'm looking at some pictures of me in the neighborhoods. I did vlog some of these, but I wasn't able to put them in the thing because it was just like too long. I didn't want the videos to be too long. I didn't want the my storage was running out because I was having weeks of clips that are 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes long. But yeah, it's just been having to remember, like, this is a desired struggle. Like, this is a new life, and it really does make me want to live this life for a long time, because I'm just like, bro, like, I literally wake up and I'm in charge of my day. Like, I'm still gonna go to the office, even though like it isn't necessarily mandatory, but it's like expected kind of. I still go to the office. I usually am there from no later than 9:30 to 6:30, which is pretty much an 8-hour shift. But I don't take full lunches. But I'm just like, girl, you using them hours, because honestly, me having to wake up at 5 o'clock for this job, which has also been a hassle. Not for this job, but just so that I can have the time and the space to do what I need to do in the morning before I go to work. Because like I told y'all, the only way that I know for certain that I will fail is if I do not stay in tune with my spirit. So most of my weekends have been, at least a portion of it is dedicated to going to the lake, doing yoga, relaxing, rejuvenating, all of that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I spend my weekends, is just trying to tap back into my spirit, have that time. But I have been working to wake up earlier, so that's a daily thing. Like, I daily be able to meditate, even if it's just for 25-30 minutes. Like, y'all don't know how hard that is. And even though it sound like a little bit of time, like when you in the midst of the moment, that should be sounding like waking up an extra 30 minutes early. It don't seem like that long, but that shit is a long ass time. So I just been having to get beyond myself, y'all, and really start doing that inner work of just not allowing myself to make excuses for myself, period. Like, I'm telling you, our generation is so fucking comfortable. That's the only way I can put it. And of course, everybody's gonna start thinking about, well, we deserve to da-da-da-da-da. Baby, you deserve what you worked for, unfortunately. Like, we be wanting comfort on somebody else's dollar. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you only getting paid a certain wage, but you have like a certain lifestyle that you want to live, like, you know, sleeping in late, that's a luxury when you don't have to focus on your survival. But my issue with our community specifically is we be wanting the luxury, we be wanting the freedom, we be wanting the comfortability, but none of the hard work. Like, and I get it, like, we didn't ask to be here, we didn't ask for this shit, but that's the reality of this world. If you want a life that works around your time, and then it's just like, we still sit up and complain about how it's not adding up. But it's like, bro, you spend your free time in the bed. Let's just be honest. I've had to clock my parents about it. You know, you work all these hours during the week just to spend the weekend in your bed. Entrepreneurship is not just making money all the time. It's about taking care of your spirit when it needs it. It's about, like, that's freedom. Being able to say, today I need to wake up and go to the lake and go meditate. And being able to do that and not having to worry about you negatively impacting your future, which is something that you do have to worry about when this is your, fuck that. I don't even care to talk about that, y'all. Anyways, it's just making me tap into a whole different type of life. Like, there truly is no deserve. There truly is no whatever. It's just, it is what it is. Like, if you want to spend your life working 9 to 5, get 2 days off during the week, only get, 4-5 hours of your day at the end of the day, like, to do what you want to do, but you're limited in how much you make. Like, you only can make $160 in a day. That's the maximum that you can make. If that's the life that you want to live, I'm not judging you whatsoever. That's security. Like, I want security. But as an entrepreneur, I'm learning, your desire to be an entrepreneur got to be bigger than your desire to be secure. And so that means for me that I need to build my skill set so that that's what my security is, and not in monetary means. We find or just physical things. We find security in having a job, even though that job can fire you literally at any given moment if they feel it necessary. Most of these states are at will states, which means your employee is at will of the owner. If you piss him off on the wrong day, if you just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, your shit cooked. So it's really a false sense of security that we desire over having true security, which is, I know at the end of the day, if everything goes wrong, I can rely on Amaya. That's not to say Amaya can move mountains. That's not to say Amaya has some super ordinary advantage against everybody that nobody else has. Hell no, I'm no better than nobody, but I'm going to build my skills so that when shit hit the fan, I can rely on me. So that if I were to lose a job, I'm not just scrambling because I done gave my last few years to this job that ain't taught me nothing outside of how to do this job properly. So it's like, I always say, if it can be taken away from you, it is not real. So the secureness you have in a job, that can be taken away from you. So it is not real. I am moving in a spot where I'm becoming secure in Amaya. That means I have the skills, I have the wisdom, I have the tools, I have the knowledge, I have the will to go make shit shake for me regardless of how bad it gets. So like, and I don't want to compare because it really kind of is either or though. The mentality you have as a employee versus the mentality you have as a whatever, totally different. And I also wanted to mention, like, that's why it kind of pissed me off now thinking about the whole B. Simone thing. An entrepreneur cannot date an employee. An entrepreneur cannot date an employee. I'm telling y'all, it's a completely different mindset in every fucking aspect. One person waits for somebody to allow them to do something. Another person makes the decision that this is what needs to be done and does it. Not again. I feel like 90% of us were made to be employees. The person I am right now is made to be an employee because I struggle with my discipline. I don't like know a lot about a lot. So it's like, I don't, you get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to none of that. But I just have to be for real. That is making me really realize that I don't want to be an employee. The mind that I have as an employee is not my vibe. Like, every job I've worked at, bro, I'm telling y'all, I used to get so pissed off about the procedure of things. Why the fuck do I have to come and ask you to do what I know needs to be done? Why do I have to get permission? Even if somebody came and talked to us, he worked at Microsoft for like 17 years. He still works there, but he just started a new business. But he done ridden up the ranks of Microsoft. He was like the head leader of some division, whatever. He talking about if he tell them, oh, we got a bug to fix, I need to fix this bug, he have to wait so many months to get clarity to do it, because mind you, you're affecting a multi-billion-dollar industry, so they gonna ask 10 people to confirm this is what needs to be done, even though you know you got the fucking wisdom and you probably had somebody peer review it, you probably had this and that, you probably done did all of these things to make sure it's right first, but there's still, you still have to have those checks and balances. I don't desire to work like that. I've heard people in every industry across all jobs say this. I'm telling y'all, nonprofit, healthcare, therapy, don't matter. They always be like the length that it takes to see the changes that you want. Even I remember I started as a mass comm major and I was focusing on nonprofit because I really wanted to do that. And I remember I was watching this YouTuber that I love. I forgot her name, but it was Fab Socialism. I know that's her YouTube, but she was talking about how she worked for she was working for like nonprofits and stuff for a really long time. And first of all, the pay was shitty. I'm sorry, I don't desire that for my life because we do live in a world where money, like to live, costs things. We're not gonna act like that. And then on top of that, I don't want to work nowhere that I gotta ask 30 people to do something that I know is fucking right. I was watching a podcast and he said that like only you can like do it how you're gonna do it. I know how Amaya wants shit done, so I'm not expecting nobody to carry out Amaya's vision but Amaya. When you become an employee, like you are giving them the right to carry out your vision, because it's like if I gotta wait on them making a certain amount of money from you, if I gotta wait on maybe not even working for you to even advocate and do the stuff that I want to do under my name, bitch, I'm cool. I'm sorry, I'm cool. But 99.9% of this has just been shifting my mentality and making myself, like, I don't want to say it in a bad way because that also makes me feel like I'm judging y'all, but it's really making myself become disgusted with the mentality of a employee, because honestly, you are the bottom of the totem pole. Like, when it comes to decision making, they're not thinking about your well-being. When it comes to decision making in general, they're not thinking about your intelligence, your experience. You're nothing. You can be like, bro, you can be, there are people who were CEOs. There are people who did so many things and went back to being employees, and just the disregard them niggas face because at the end of the day, baby, you're my desk clerk. You're my data entry assistant. Like, you're not in this room. When we sitting here talking about the fate of this company, we're not thinking about you whatsoever. I'm sorry, y'all, that is a wicked mentality to me. Like, not for something that I'm literally giving my time to. I gotta ask y'all niggas, can I go on vacation? Y'all only give me two weeks of vacation a motherfucking year? I gotta ask you niggas to pay me something more? I gotta call y'all. Hey, my daughter's in the hospital. I'm sorry I couldn't come in. I'm sorry I'm calling in 2 hours late. Please don't fire me. Huh? That just ain't the life that I desire to live. God has always made me that person. Like, I have my own mind, and I just can never forget that. So it's like, everything about doing what the fuck y'all tell me to do makes me mad, because I can think. I have my own mind. I can make my own decisions. If I know I need to walk into this room, if I walk into this room and I'm like, I know this, and this need to be done, I'm gonna do this, and this, because I have my own mind. I know how to do it. Y'all niggas tell us, go up in this room, here's everything that needs to be done in the store, but you are gonna work this one position until we need you to work another one. So even though your day-to-day is gonna be being a cashier, if we need you to go be a deli associate, we trained you on how to be a deli associate. But if at any time you see deli getting like busy and overworked, you do not have permission to go over there and do a fuck thing. We don't give a fuck if it's 17 cashiers here. We don't give a shit if ain't nobody over there. It's been customers waiting for 35 minutes, baby. You call that manager and you ask them first. You ask them first. Wicked. And so I just let my confirmation be that I really quit working at Sprouts, had no job, no money, and I'm fucked up because of it now. But I am so grateful that I did that. I hated every fucking minute of going in that bitch. Hated every second of it, because I'm literally watching y'all be in distress, be in turmoil, be in hell, but y'all don't want me to move from this motherfucking cashier block? Bitch, are you dumb? Ho, are you slow? I gotta tell you hoes I'm going to the bathroom. Bitch, you could yell through this store. And I would hear anywhere in this store. You could yell from anywhere in this store and I'm gonna hear you. Why the fuck do I gotta tell any bitch I'm going to the bathroom? The who? The what? Y'all wonder why I'm on this bitch in my phone. On my phone, I'm in the motherfucking bathroom for 30 minutes on my fucking phone, because I'm standing at this fucking cashier desk with not a damn ass thing to do. A bitch can't read a magazine. A bitch can't read a book. You can't hold a motherfucking conversation with none of your employees, like none of your coworkers. Like, y'all really, bro, I'm not subscribing myself to a life where I wake up and another motherfucker tell me what to do. I'm so sorry. No, that shit make me mad. That shit make me mad. Like, and that is the anger that I need to feel. This is never to say that I'm never going to be an employee again. I'm sure I will. I hope I will, because that I know that is a way that I can be consistently making money while still working on my own shit. But guess what? I'm never leaving alone. Or I'm working on my own shit, or I'm building my own brand, or I'm doing this. I don't give a fuck if it's even a contractual agreement. I will be a contract worker for the rest of my life. I really don't mind, because guess what, bitch? I had some say-so on that contract. When we signed the motherfucking contracts working for them other companies, bitch, they not pointing out, oh, you only accrue time off like this. They ain't giving you all that, because they don't give a fuck. They know you don't give a fuck, because you would have read the motherfucking contract before you signed it. How you need the money. That's all you care about, and that's all they know. That's all they need you to give a fuck about. They gonna dress it up. Oh, we gonna give you this. We gonna ask you for a 401k. You gonna get dentistry. You're gonna end up spending more paying them through the motherfucking dentistry than just doing it yourself. Mind you, this is a person who finna start another job. So always remember, when I'm talking, I'm never judging nobody, but I gotta make myself feel dumb for this. So unfortunately, it's gonna come out like I'm trying to make people feel dumb, but I don't want nobody to feel dumb, because at the end of the day, we live in a world where money is king. Currency is king. So everybody gotta do what they gotta do to get their money. I thank God for this specific position in life that I'm in, but I do have the support, the guidance, and the opportunities to be more than an employee, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. And because I'm taking advantage of this, I'm gonna give so many people outside of myself the advantage of being a owner as well, because I'm simply, number one, I'm talking about it on public social media. My whole fucking mind has changed. So, and I'm always talking to people, so I'm gonna influence people in that way. I'm gonna make it a motherfucking point to talk about the fact that a bitch used to be oppressed, a bitch used to be a motherfucking slave, and now I ain't a slave no more. So again, like, I'm putting it on the floor. And I'm gonna create job opportunities, real paying job opportunities, real inclusive job opportunities for my girls. Because everybody don't need to be an owner. If everybody owner, nobody's gonna work. Some people have to be an employee, so it's no shade, no teeth to the employees. But I want you as an employee to be living a life you want to live as an employee. And you should have some say-so. If you finna be giving your time to somebody, you could say, hey, actually, I would like to get an extra week off vacation. I would like 3 weeks vacation for the year, not just 2. Because guess what? You ain't taking them 2 weeks consecutively, or else, bitch, you working Thanksgiving, bitch, you working Christmas, bitch, you working New Year's, bitch, you working 4th of July, bitch, you working Mother's Day, bitch, you working Labor Day, bitch, you working every holiday. So you can have the autonomy to talk. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me do a twerk break. Because I know the person God has created me to be, and I know the experiences God is putting me through so that I can be this person for me, but also for you. Be right back.